And what we have to do is give the tools to men like and women like sorry, I didn't mean but like Dick Blumenthal, who can get out there and knows what bushes to shake, and he can get it done. So anyway, Lonnie, I'm going to certainly thank you for putting this together, because, you know, she's only been in it, what, how many hours? and yeah, 48 hours, and goes out there and she hits the ground running. And then to sponsor a hearing like this with the civilians and people that it really impacts, I think that's saying something for her and something that where we're going to be headed. So anyway, thank you for coming, and you know, we'll try to keep it short because of the weather. All right. Thank you.
Okay, well, you know that cliche about needing no introduction. I think we know who that is. We've battled, as Unc said, some big projects and some huge titans, but we always come in as a small state with a legal gladiator. Everybody talks about Dick Blumenthal rising to some kind of higher office, and I always tell them, as far as I'm concerned, he's turned the Attorney General's office into the highest office in the state. So I want to present Richard Blumenthal.
Thank you.
Can you all hear me without the microphone? Yes. Maybe I'll skip the microphone. Well, I'm not sure that I completely welcome the gladiator reference, because I think the gladiators were eaten by the lions. But I really do welcome that introduction from Lonnie, who has really been at the forefront of so many of these fights. As you know, even before she was elected as a state representative, she was a champion against Broadwater and for recognizing the need to ally across the Sound with Long Island on behalf of many of these causes. And of course, Unc, going back years, in his first tenure as first select person, was at the forefront of the fight against Island Reefs and Broadwater. And Ed Meyer, I think one of the most meaningful moments of my life was when Ed and I, in opposition to Broadwater, and I'm reminded of it because of the weather today, plunged into Long Island Sound on a cold winter day to show that we would stop at nothing to preserve Long Island Sound against Broadwater. And I think that was the turning point in the battle. You know, being in Branford is a little bit like being in the environment capital of Connecticut, and really the nation. You have fought so strongly and inspiringly against these projects, and I think you have demonstrated one of the central truths that has been ignored by the federal administration and by many others, that energy and environment are not in conflict. They are both necessary and they complement each other. And this administration in Washington has proceeded on the assumption that we have to sacrifice the environment and we have to sacrifice energy efficiency to gain more energy. And it has led to a system that is completely broken and bankrupt. Before bankrupt took the meaning that it does now in the financial world. Our energy system has run amok. It is a pig, and you can't make it better by putting lipstick on it. Yeah. Literally. Now, what is the most recent evidence? United Illuminating wants to raise our rates. Again, we now have the highest electricity rates in the continental United States, and it wants to raise rates 2.5%, then 4% over the next 2 years. What's one of the reasons that it gives? People are conserving. They're consuming less energy, therefore, we need to raise our rates. What's wrong with this picture? People are being given disincentives to conserve. There is something fundamentally wrong with the current energy policies that flow from Washington. We're suing the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission. We have criticized the ISO, Independent System Operator, New England, because they've established a system that is supposed to be free market, and it is not. It's a fake market. And they have adopted a policy that assumes that we need to put Broadwater in the middle of Long Island Sound or Islander East as a pipeline across the Sound in the name of energy or energy policy. And we know there are better alternatives to both Islander East and Broadwater, alternatives that in fact are better for energy as well as better for our environment. So